Hi everyone, welcome to Rodha. In this video, we'll be discussing this particular set here. Now, before we get into the video solution of this set here, I would like to mention about our LRDI final lab product, which has 100 high quality sets that covers all the difficult and conceptual sets, right? And it also includes 5 sectionals with detailed video solutions, right? So this is really gonna help you, cover all the varieties of sets, right? Let's say if you are struggling with varieties and you really want one place to stick to for your final revision before CAT. So this is the product that you should look at, right? So if you guys have not come across this product of ours, then here it is. Please go ahead and buy this. It's only for 1999, not a big hole in your pocket. That's really gonna help you boost your LRDI score. Alright. So let's get into the discussion of this set here now. Let's just start with the discussion. It says 8 students of NIT Kurukshetra A through H wrote an exam for selection to the Warwick University London for masters. ठीक है, तो कितने students हैं मेरे पास? A to H. We have exactly 8 students, right? Now it was conducted by the TNP cell of the college. Right, it doesn't matter. It's just the story part, right? It ran the students in decreasing order of their marks in the exam, such that 2 or more students who get the same mark will get the same rank, that is say K, and the student who has the next highest mark will get the next rank, that is K plus 1, and so on and so forth, right? For example, let's say there are 5 students, right? Now let's say if 2 of them get 20 marks, right? And there are 3 of them who get 18, 16 and 16 marks, right? So if 2 of them have got 20 marks, so both of them will assign a rank 1, right? That is what it says, will be assigned a rank K. Who get the 2 or more students who get the same mark will get the same rank, and the student who has the next high mark will get the rank K plus 1. So 18 fellow will get the rank 2, 16 fellow will get the rank 3, and this fellow will also get the rank 3. So that is how initially ranking was done, right? Later TNP submitted the same to the college principal committee, right? The PC was not satisfied and asked TNP to give revised ranks from 1 to 8 to the 8 students in decreasing order of their marks, right? Now understand here that there are exactly 8 students, right? And the revised rank is also given from 1 to 8. So can I say when the rankings are revised, everybody is gonna get a distinct rank? Yes or no? Everybody should get a distinct rank. Why? Because he's giving ranks from 1 to 8 after the revision, right? So it's not happening that anybody is getting the same rank again. After revision, everybody is gonna get the different rank, right? That is for sure, isn't it? Now, if 2 or more students get the same marks and compete for the same rank, say K, then the student with the least number of attempts among them should be ranked the best, that is K, and one with the next least number of attempts, that is the next best, that is K plus 1, and so on and so forth. When PC ran the students accordingly, it was observed that. Now, what is this paragraph trying to tell me? So this paragraph is trying to tell me that suppose these are 2 students who have got the same marks, right? And both of them have rank 1, right? Now let's say the number of attempts for this student was 5 questions and got a 20 marks, and for this question, for this student, let's say these were only 3 questions attempted and got 20 marks, right? So somebody who has lesser attempt will stay at the same rank. His rank is not gonna change, right? No change. It's gonna remain same for the student who has lesser attempt, and whoever has next higher attempt will get the next possible rank, that is 2. So in that way, all the ranks will be revised and will be given from 1 to 8, right? So this is all that we have here. So I have a table here, right? We have a table here. So I'll just draw a couple of lines here just to, create some space here. So this is, let's say, okay. So I'll write the initials of the people here, the students who are participating, and then we are going to try to write their initial ranking, revised ranking, right? So let's say this fellow is A here, this is B, this is C, this is D, that's E, F, G and H, right? Let's say we have initial ranking in this particular column here, and we have a revised ranking in this particular column here, right? ठीक है, अब ये है मेरे पास. Now let's see it further. It says of the students whose ranks were changed, the change in rank of B was less than that of any other student. Okay, the very first thing that you need to understand, if B is 1, okay, initially let's say rank of B is 1. Hypothetically, I'm saying that let's say the rank of B is 1. After revision also rank of B remains 1. Some of you had doubt. Let's say 0 change. So this is not counted as a change, right? This is no change. When I say the change in rank of B was less than that of any other student, it clearly implies that the rank of B has to change from the initial to something new, right? It does not mean that if it was initially at 1 तो अभी भी वो 1 पे ही रहेगा, ठीक है? इसका मतलब हो गया there is no change. Then why is this statement given, right? So no change is not a case here. The rank has to change, ठीक है? The rank has to change, isn't it? Now another thing is the change in rank of G was more than that of any other student. अब इसमें भी बहुत लोग doubts थे, people have doubts here that the change in rank of G is more than that of any other student. So sir, why did you take revised ranking of G as 8 directly? Why can't it be 7? Okay, tell me one thing, just understand carefully here. Can I say revised ranking are all distinct ranks from 1 to 8? Are all distinct ranks from 1 to 8, right? Now this statement tells me that the changing rank of G was more than that of any other student, right? Now I'm not sure initially how many people are at what rank, right? Let's say there are 2 people at rank 1, okay, there are 2 people at rank 2, there are 3 people at rank 3, whatever is the number of people at initial ranks, right? Whoever is changing to 8, right? If this fellow is changing to 8, right? So can I say the maximum change will only occur when somebody is going from the initial to the maximum possible revised ranking, right? Can I say 8 is the maximum possible revised ranking? If somebody is going from 1 to 7 and somebody is going from 1 to 8, so which is a more change? Can I say 1 to 8 is a more change, right? If somebody is going from 3 to 7 and somebody is going from 3 to 8, so can I say 3 to 8 is a higher revised change, right? That is a higher change, isn't it? So if somebody's revised ranking is the maximum possible out of all the list of rankings here, right? Then that fellow is getting the more change than any other possible person, isn't it? And understand few things here now. Let's understand, okay? So we have a case here. I'll put this later. I'll put this 8 later. Let me just clarify few things here, okay? So initially it was given here that if you read this condition here, it says that initially there was no rank which was given to more than 3 students, okay? And remember, B had the less change than any other student. So B's rank has changed by the least and G's rank has changed by the maximum, and initially the same rank was not given to more than 3 students. Alright, let's understand here. I'll take 2 cases, okay? Let's say at rank 1 there are 2 people, right? Let's say at rank 1 there are exactly 2 people, okay? Let's say at rank 2 also there are 2 people, right? Or I can take a case, let's say there are 3 people at rank 2 and there are initially only 2 people at rank 1, okay? This is what you guys had a doubt in, right? Now if there are initially 2 people at rank 1, now when the ranking is gonna get revised, either this fellow or this fellow, one of the two is gonna definitely have lesser attempts as compared to the other. Why? Because it is clearly mentioned that no 2 students had the same number of attempts, right? No 2 students had the same number of attempts. So one of these 2 fellows is definitely gonna have lesser number of attempts. Whoever has lesser number of attempts, can I say will stick to 1 itself? His ranking will not change. But whoever has more attempts among these 2 will go to the next possible rank, that is 2, isn't it? So can I say that if there are 2 people at rank 1, right? If there are 2 people at rank 1, so one of them's rank is gonna remain same and one of them is gonna change to 2, right? Now, if there are 2 people at rank 2, okay? So again, among these 2, one of them will have lesser attempt, one of them will have more attempts. Whoever has lesser attempts will go to the next possible rank. Now will not remain at 2. Why? Because 2 has been already given to this person, whoever is this person, right? 2 rank has been given to this person. So can I say that now this person has to change? Even if he has lesser number of attempts as compared to this fellow, his rank has to change. No, he cannot remain at 2, because in revised ranking there cannot be multiple people at rank 2, right? So let's say this fellow changes to 3 because he has lesser number of attempts as compared to this fellow, right? So if he has lesser number of attempts as compared to this fellow, so that means this fellow is gonna change to rank of 4, right? This fellow is gonna change to rank of 4, isn't it? Now, if you understand here, one, again, in this scenario also, when there are 2 people initially at rank 1, I'm assuming 2 people initially at rank 1. So one of them will remain at rank 1 because he has lesser number of attempts. One of them is gonna change to 2, right? Now, the people who, among group of these 3 people, whoever has the least number of attempts will go to the next possible rank. That is nothing but, can I say 3? Because 1 and 2 has been already taken. Then one of them who has, next possible number of attempts as least will go to rank 4. Let's say this fellow, and let's say this fellow goes to 5, right? So if there are 3 people at rank 2, right, the maximum they can go up to is nothing but 5, right? The maximum they can go up to is nothing but 5, right? Now understand here in both the scenarios, what is the challenge here, right? I am saying that the change in rank of B was less than that of any other student. Now 0 is not counted as a change. So can I say, if you see here, can I say 1 is changing to 2? So this is a change of only 1, right? Now obviously the change is basically, if you're saying there's a change in rank, so that means the rank is getting worse, it cannot get better, right? Obviously you're gonna go down because your number of attempts are more, so you're gonna shift down. You cannot shift upwards, right? So rank is, change of rank means you're gonna shift downwards, right? So there's a change of 1 here, right? This is also a change of 1, yes or no? From 2 to 3 there's a change of 1, and 1 to 2 also there's a change of 1. So can I say, even if I take, let's say initially B at rank 1 and his rank changes to 2, so there's a change of 1 for rank B, but there would be one more person whose rank is changing from 2 to 3 if there are exactly 2 people at rank 1. Similarly in this case, if this was B, let's say, and his rank changes by 1, so can I say there's exactly one more person whose rank is gonna change by 1. But can I have 2 people with the same minimum rank change? No. Why? Because the question says here the change in rank of B was less than that of any other student, right? So that means it is a clear indication that there cannot be initially 2 people at rank 1. That is not possible at all, right? So let's try with 3 people now. Let's see if 3 people can work out, right? So if I have 3 people at rank 1, now whoever has the least number of attempts, right? Whoever has the least number of attempts is gonna stick to rank 1, right? Among these 3, whoever has least number of attempts is gonna stick to rank 1, isn't it? And trust me, this is no change, okay? This is no change. So you cannot assume this person to be B, right? Because this is no change at all. 1 to 1, initial 1, revised 1. This is no change, right? B has to have the least possible change. So can I say one of this fellow, whoever has the second highest number of attempts, right? Second least number of attempts is gonna go to, I can say rank number 2. Let's say this fellow goes to rank 2 and this fellow goes to rank 3, right? Now, can I say here that this person should be definitely B? This person should be definitely B because there's only a change of 1 here, right? From 1 to 3 there's a change of 2. This is a change of 1 and this is no change at all, right? No change at all is not possible for B. B has to be the least possible change as compared to any other student. So for sure B will change from 1 to 2. That is for sure, right? Now let's read further. Let's read further here. I hope you guys have followed till here. I hope this doubt is clear that why cannot we take only 2 people at rank 1? Why is it necessary to take 3 people at 1? Is this clear now? Understanding here that 2 people will have minimum change in that case of 1 if I'm taking exactly 2 people at rank 1, which is done away if I have 3 people at rank 1. You'll understand how. Let me read a little further. Only D's rank changed by 3. So D is the only person whose rank is changing by 3. So can I say if D has an initial rank of X here, right? If D has an initial rank of X here, then D's rank will become X plus 3 later, right? That is for sure, okay? Now, the number of questions attempted by C was less than that by A, but his revised rank was not better than that of A, which in turn was 6, right? So what it is trying to tell me is that the number of questions attempted by C was less than that of A, right? So C's number of attempts is less than A, but his revised rank was still not better than that of A, which in turn was 6, right? So can I say the ranking of A here is nothing but 6 here, right? So revised ranking of A is 6 and C's rank is worse than A, right? So it can be either 7 or 8 as of now, right? I have still not put G as rank 8. I'll tell you why, right? So still I have not put G as rank 8. So still I'm saying that C could be 7 or 8, right? Considering your doubt, isn't it? Ideally it should be clear that G has to be had a revised ranking of 8 because he has maximum change possible as compared to any other student in the revised ranking. But still I'll keep it same for a while, right? Now initially D and E had the same rank. So initially D and E had the same rank. So let's say E has X here, right? Now E has a rank of X here, okay? Now, initially there was no rank which was given to more than 3 students. So we have already taken care of this. No 2 students had the same number of attempts. All right. Between any 2 ranks, the numerically lower rank is considered to be the better rank. All right. Perfect. Now, we have figured out that there are exactly 3 people at rank 1, right? Now, for example, let's say if there are 2 people at rank 2, right? If there are 2 people at rank 2, okay? Now, if there are 2 people at rank 2, then what is going to happen? One of them will have least number of attempts as compared to the other, right? Among these 2, there's one person who will have lesser number of attempts, right? So if there is one person who has lesser number of attempts as compared to the other person, so can I say that person, let's say this is that fellow. So his rank is gonna be, revised rank is gonna be 4 because after 3, the next possible rank is 4. and this person's revised ranking is gonna be, I can say, 5 here, right? This person's revised ranking is gonna be 5, isn't it? Now we also know that if there's a if now let's say there are 2 people at rank 3, right? If there are 2 people at rank 3, right? Now can I say, if among, even if there are 2 people or 3 people, it doesn't make a difference. Let's say there are 3 people at rank 3 now, okay? Initially ranked, there are 3 people at rank 3. Now what is gonna happen here is, among these 3 people, can I say one fellow has least number of attempts, right? And if you have already used 4 and 5, so can I say whoever among these 3 has least number of attempts, let's say that fellow is this beautiful guy here, this person in the middle has least number of attempts among these 3, right? So if this fellow has least number of attempts, so if his rank is gonna get revised, it is gonna get revised to 6, right? So now can I say that there are exactly 2 people whose rank is changing by 3? This fellow 3 to 6 and this fellow also 2 to 5. But in the question, it is clearly mentioned that only D's rank change by 3. So there should be only one person whose rank has to change by 3. But if I'm taking only 2 people at rank 2, that means there are 2 people whose rank is going to change by 3. So it is going to violate my given condition, isn't it? So can I say that this case is ruled out? Which means that there shouldn't be 2 people at rank 2. So there should be exactly 3 people at rank 2, right? There should be 3 people at rank 2, right? Now if there are 3 people at rank 2, so what is going to happen? One of them who has the least number of attempts is going to get a rank 4. The second least fellow is going to get a rank 5. And the third fellow is going to get a rank 6 here, right? Now, if you understand here that 1 is changing to 1 to 3, 2 is changing to 4, 5, 6, right? So that means there are 2 people left, right? Now, if those 2 people, both of them are at rank 3, okay? If both of them are at rank 3, right? So can I say one of them revised ranking will be 7 and one of them revised ranking will be 8. Right? Now here if you observe, if you just write the changes, this is a change of +2, this is a change of +3, this is a change of +4, this is also a change of +4 and this is a change of +5, right? Now let's go back to our first statement here. It clearly says that the change in rank of G was more than that of any other student, right? Now out of all these cases written here, can you all tell me where is the maximum change happening? Where is the maximum change happening? This is a change of 0, which is no change. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. Yes, here. Can I say 5 is the maximum possible change, right? And if 5 is the maximum possible change, that means this fellow that we are talking about is definitely gonna be G here, right? This fellow definitely has to be G here, right? You initially could have also taken revised ranking as 8, right? For G, you would have not got the initial ranking, but you could have taken the revised ranking as 8. But now is it confirmed that this person has to be G? Because that is the maximum change possible, right? So I would say here that the revised ranking of G is definitely 8, right? Now revised ranking of G is definitely 8, right? Now D's rank has changed by 3. So if D's rank has changed by 3, so that is only possible when the revised rank of D is 5 and initial rank is 2, right? So if initial rank is 2, then this is gonna go to 5, right? Now one person has to go to 6 from 2, right? So that person has to be 2, has to be A, right? Because why? A's revised ranking is 6, so initial has to be 2. So can I say E also had a rank of 2, right? And if E had a rank of 2, so 1, 2 has changed to 5, right? 1, 2 has changed to 6. So can I say 1, 2 has to change to 4, right? So one of the 2's has to change to 4 here, that is for sure, right? Now, can I say then finally that C's final ranking, revised ranking should be nothing but 7 itself. It cannot be 8 because G has to be 8, right? Now, we also know that B had the least possible change, right? The rank of B was less than that of any other student, right? So if B had the least possible change, so can I say initially the rank of B has to be 1 and the revised rank has to be 2? Then only the B can have the least possible change, because among all the changes that is happening here, the least possible change is nothing but of 1, which is in this case, and which should be nothing but of B itself, right? Now, can C have an initial ranking of 1? Can you jump from 1 to 7? No, right? So this has to be 3 here, right? So initial ranking of C has to be 3. So can I say we have figured out 2 people who are sitting at a rank 2 and 2 people who are sitting at a rank 3. So can I say G should also have an initial rank of 3. So I'll put a 3 here. So among F and H, right, both of them initial ranking would definitely be 1, but one of them will stay at 1 and the other would go to 3. So if this is 1, then this is 3, and if this is 3, then this will be 1. So that is how you complete your entire table with the revised ranking. Now if you observe here, everybody is getting a distinct rank after the revised ranking has been given, right? So I think now you guys have followed, and there is no doubt at all in this particular set. I have explained in very detail how the ranking is done. Why cannot we take 2 rank initially? Why cannot we take 2 rank at step 2? And right, why cannot we take 2 rank at step 2? Then I have shown you that only these rank had changed by 3. So all the cases I have properly covered here, and I think you guys have followed this particular set here now, right? So let's move to the questions now. The very first question: who among the following cannot be the student with the least number of attempts? All right. Now, if you look at the options H and F, right? If you look at the options of H and F, so can I say H and F have initially rank 1, right? So they definitely cannot be the student with the least number of attempts, right? They have to be the students with the least number of attempts. Why? Because initially they had a rank 1. ठीक है ना, उनकी रैंक इनिशियली 1 थी और रिवाइज होकर 2 और 3 पे आई है, तो उनके अटेम्प्ट्स तो डेफिनेटली कम ही होने वाले हैं, राइट? नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विद डी एंड ई. If I compare D and E, right? So D has gone from 2 to 5 and E has gone from a 2 to 4. तो revision में किसकी rank ज़्यादा बढ़ी? Can I say the rank of D has increased by 3 whereas E has only increased by 2? That means, can I say the number of attempts of D was more than E, right? I would clearly say that the number of attempts of D has to be greater than E, right? That is the sole reason why D's revised ranking is 5 and E's revised ranking is 4. So who cannot be the student with the least number of attempts? It has to be option number 3, that is D. Alright, let's move to the next one here. Who got the revised rank of 1? So we cannot know who got the revised rank of 1. It could be either F or H, right? So either of the two are possible. So my answer should be cannot be determined. Even though F is there in the option, but you cannot say that F has to be the answer, right? It can be either F or H. So answer is definitely CBD, right? What is the change in rank of C? Change in rank of C, let's see. So change in rank of C, 3 to 7, right? So there's a change of 4 in rank of C. So the answer for this question is definitely 4 here, right? Now, question number 9. Who are the students who initially got the first rank? Okay, so initially got the first rank. So initial rank over 1. So there are exactly 3 students which are B, F and H, right? So there are exactly 3 students who have got the initial ranking of 1, which is B, F and H, right? So that is option number 3, right? Now, next question, the last one. What is the revised rank of D? So what is the revised rank of D? We have seen here, the revised rank of D is nothing but I can say 5. So the answer for this particular question should be definitely 5. So with this, we come to the end of our video solution here. I hope everybody could follow this particular set here. If you have any difficulties or any challenges, please let me know in the comment section below. Tomorrow I'll be coming with another high quality set for you guys. Make sure that you stay tuned to this series and keep supporting us and keep practicing. Thank you.